Here's how you get Mothra. Drop the radar car down there, get pretty close to that opening in the forest and scan. And do that in missions henceforth because you can find her periodically. That douchebag. They get to the action pretty quickly in this one, actually. Now, Baragan is going to do that. He's almost guaranteed to dive under the ground. The way you counter that, not having the radar car on hand, is having your two tanks cover those bridges and the A-10s nearby along that river, near that military base. Bring the Super X down there as well, if you... Well, actually, bring the Super X down there. I started to move it towards Rodan, but took a chance, thought better of it, and was rewarded with that. Just be damn sure that Rodan is on the ground when you use the Mazer. Otherwise, you're very likely to miss him, and you don't want to miss a shot with the Mazer. It's a wonderful weapon, but it's one of those things that can't be replaced. And I know that units destroyed aren't replaceable, but you can't replace the missed hit, is the more important way of describing it. So make sure Rodan is on the ground, and then just nail him with the Mazer. Ah, Mothra and her larva. They're not especially good units for attack. They're more damage magnets for your units that can do damage. Like the Super X, and later on the amazing airplane that you get that can kill any monster in one hit almost, if you're lucky. So, as usual, don't waste your forces. If you got shit that's damaged and you can pull it back, do so. Roads do affect Mothra's larva, by the way. I don't believe they really do anything to Mothra because she's considered a flying unit. But they definitely affect the larva. Use roads for them. Do not use rivers and mountains. It significantly reduces their movement. And while they're not a fantastic unit, the larvae are still decent damage magnets that are self-regenerating. And here you'll notice I'm kind of pulling things together for Baragan. Just ignore Hedora. He's more of a nuisance, as always, than he is a real threat. He's just gonna fuck around in that river area for most of the game. You shouldn't actually need the radar car. Baragan has a habit of popping up along that the coast on the other side of that airbase. And when he does that, send up your two A-10s and your Super X and fuck him up. In fact, send your Super X out like I did to bait his ass. He'll come. It's like candy, I guess. Now on the other side, there's no point to moving the Mazer the other way. It will take way too long to get it into any kind of position. Just start sending it towards Hedora. Because that's probably going to be the weapon that finishes him off. It's definitely not going to be most of the other stuff.